You're listening to Metal Thunder Radio interviews. If you like what you hear, you can listen to the full shows by going to our website, www.metalthunderradio.com. We got tons of great music, videos, merchandise, and more. You can also check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/metalthunderradio. You can send us a message, submit your music for airplay, or just stop by and say hi. Either way, hope to hear from you soon. All right, so definitely let's get into the album with the Architects of Chaoz. So tell us about the album, what the music is like, what the album is about.
Oh God, it's hard to put a pinpoint this. I mean, we used to sort of best of old style British heavy metal, but brought up into this century. I think Mick Lafon done it best. He said that it was like brutal but melodic.
Very nice.
So we've had a lot of fun writing this stuff and that, and we've been in the studio in Germany for the last month or so, messing around with the thing, and we've recorded all the tracks. Everyone's done all this stuff really quickly. We just want to take our time in the mix,
right?
At the moment. So it's all there. It'll be out for late May release on Metalville Records, which is we've got worldwide distribution on this. So it's all pretty cool, and I'm still doing the sort of solo stuff and that in between. I'm off to Brazil, India first, Brazil, and then come back and do the Metal All-Star stuff. And then we got AOC gigs lined up. Our debut is at the Rock Hard Festival, where we'll be doing about 4 songs of some old stuff, because we're the first band on. Of course, that sucks. Anyway, mind you, everyone will be sober by then.
Right.
Yeah, right. How many bands are you currently with right now?
No. I'm only with one band. That's me and Architects.
You're only Architects. Okay, great.
Hired musicians I use to play some of the Maiden stuff and some of my stuff. So I've got sort of a bit of both worlds going on there.
Gotcha.
All these other bands are just hired musicians. I've played with for many years over and over in different countries. I use different bands in different countries to keep the prices down for the kids.
Gotcha. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, really. I'll just use you.
Exactly. It makes sense.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
what was apparently the rumor was that you were going to retire, but then you came out of retirement to do the new album.
I think somebody got that wrong. I think I said I was retarded. I'm not sure about that.
Well, at least you came out of that then to do the album, so that's good.
Yeah, I came out of the asylum. Listen, man, I've got a lot of problems with my knee at the moment, so it's been really screwed up. And now all the ligament and cartilage has just gone all together, so it's bone rubbing against bone. I'm in absolute agony every fucking day. It's killing me.
Oh, that sucks.
So I'm booked in for surgery after we finish the All-Stars. Some shows I have to sit down and do it, but I'm sure they don't really want to see my beautiful body. I think they just want to hear the voice.
Like, how come he's not dancing? What happened?
Like fucking Jabba the Hutt sitting there on a stool. But never mind. Anyway, so we just get on with the fucker. So it depends. There's a certain day to days, and one of them days is just kicking my ass. Basically, I sleep roughly about 1 hour at night if I'm lucky, 2 hours. I'm throwing myself around and then try and get up. Try and go for a pee, and you're almost fucking falling over and stuff. I've got 2 crutches, man. I've got to use the fucker too.
Jesus.
It's so embarrassing. But I'll try and get up and move, walk around a little bit. But once the operation's done, it'll be a hell of a lot better. I'm probably going to have both knees done eventually.
Right.
But unfortunately, I've got something hereditary from my mother, osteoporosis.
Oh, shit.
Which comes on late in life, which is a real pain in the fucking ass, I tell you.
And the knees.
Sometimes it's too cold when we did the photographs from our architects in Cologne. Oh, my God, the wind was coming up the river, and it was like Siberia for me. I was in absolute agony. So I'm going to be careful. So I'm thinking about moving out of England again now, coming over a few years again.
Yeah,
I go back to Brazil when I can, which is my main home.
Nice.
But I'm pissed off with England. It just sucks over here anyway, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to probably move some things later on in the year. Me and the wife have been talking about it, because my wife's in Massachusetts, yeah? And she hates the cold there because she's Venezuelan originally.
Oh, geez.
They all grew up in Miami, my family, but kids and all that stuff. So they're fucking hating it down.
Yeah, and they've got like
they're dying on their asses.
They've got like.
I said to my wife, I found this fantastic place in Greece, in Piraeus, just outside of Athens. It's beautiful, and it's so cheap.
Right.
So we're going to buy this waterfront apartment for our European summer home, and hopefully I'll try and work things out with my management and stuff to get back to the States for a little bit longer than just touring.
Right.
And I'm trying to get a new apartment back in Dallas again.
Well, at least Dallas will be warm.
Yeah, exactly.
I know right now in Massachusetts they've got like 8 feet of snow this winter, so your wife must be hating it over there.
That's why I'm always there. All her blood pressure just dropped down to fucking zero. I mean, mine's through the roof, and hers is so low, she couldn't even get it under the belly of a snake. Unbelievable. And yeah, she had such a bad time last night. Bless her heart. Oh my God, I hate it when this happens to her. I'll freak out because I'm thousands of miles away.
Right.
No, right.
And it's god awful. It's god awful, but she's all right now. She stabilises it a little bit.
Good.
But it's happening quite a bit in the last couple of years, and I'm really pissed off. I'm quite worried about her. I want her to sort of get herself worked out. Right. But she's a fitness freak. Can't believe it. Can't smoke, can't drink in the house, can't do fucking nothing. She's up running every day and, doing all this stuff, man. I tell you, that's unbelievable.
Talk about opposites attracting.
Yeah, right.
Now you had brought up. I said talk about opposites attracting. You and your wife, the fitness nut.
Yeah, right.
That's completely opposite.
Yeah, my wife's fucking awesome. She's absolutely stunningly beautiful. I don't know what the hell she's doing with a piece of crap like me, but anyway, it works.
I know.
She's my best friend. She's my best friend as well. Though. We're really good
awesome.
buddies. That's too.
That's great.
She's crazy Latina girls, but she's awesome. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you've ever had this. You meet somebody and you suddenly, wham, it's like a kick in the bollocks. You just sit there and think, well, this is it. I'm going nowhere now for the rest of my life. And that's it. Because without her, I might as well be on my own. I'd rather be because there's no one else after her. It's all done.
Right. And there's always a similar story to that. There's always, especially, behind somebody that's like in the limelight all the time, there's usually somebody behind them that is keeping them up,
the driving
them
force, if you will.
That'll be her. That'll be her. She's awesome. No, she's really awesome. Our best friend, honestly, we've got weird telepathy as well. I shouldn't tell you all these things, but it's really like she's sick at the moment, and I feel like crap today. It's really weird. If she gets a cold, within about 3 hours, because of the time difference, I feel like absolute shit, and then or the opposite way around. Or when she has her little monthly worries, I get the stomachache and everything.
Monthly worries.
That's how close we are. And it's the same. Yeah, it's the same with our son too. He gets the same, the poor little fucker.
Well,
sympathy menstruation.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's a true connection.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Talk about telepathy. Yeah.
Yeah, honest man. A lot of the time I'm up on stage having my period. It's horrible. It's really horrible. And she laughs about it. I don't find it so funny because it really kicks your ass. You're trying to concentrate on singing, and it's always sticking a hot poker in your stomach. I feel something. I really do. That's terrible.
Holy shit! You had brought up before your voice, and obviously we all know you haven't been the picture of health throughout the years, but your voice is maintained. Your voice is maintained.
Man.
What, do you drink a lot of tea?
It's made on Jack Daniels and cigarettes.
and it's
that's what it used to be. It used to be Jack Daniels cigarettes and cocaine, but it's not that anymore. But no, I don't even drink anymore either. Just a stubborn fucker me. I just won't give up. Because I've seen some of these sort of famous bands, like 10, 20 minutes before they're going to go on stage to sing, and suddenly goes, and it's like, oh god, fuck, we've got to cancel the show.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that, man.
Just fucking
I'd done a show, I can't remember exactly where, somewhere in Eastern Europe, and it was like, I think it was Serbia. And it was when we had all that swine flu shit going on over there.
Right.
And it was like swine flu central. And I fucking got it. I got it.
Oh,
and I've never played there before. I didn't want to let the kids down. I was literally croaking on stage. I didn't want to let them down.
Right.
We did the show, and I went to hospital the next day and spent 7 days in quarantine.
He sang with the swine flu.
Swine flu, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, swine flu.
The show must go on.
Quite offended that being Jewish.
And it's amazing through all that, the voice, your voice, you see a lot of vocalists, as they get older, their voice kind of deteriorates a little bit, whether or not they take care of it or not. Your voice seemed to have gotten even better,
Yeah, I'm getting angry, I see. I'm like the angry beaver. I mean, almost every day pisses me off, and I get all that energy comes out into the voice, which is quite good. I don't take any care. I think the only thing I do is I drink shit tons of tea, and that's about it, really. Right. But apart from that, I do nothing else. I have to be a good boy when I'm home with the family, though, because you can't drink or anything in the house.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to have to go fucking walk all the way down to the beach when we was in Miami to go and have a cigarette. My son come back and want another one. So, and then she goes, oh, you stink. So it's best not to. best not to smoke. So yeah, it's good. No, things are sort of getting better and better over the years. You know, I mean, I'm trying to lose a bit more weight and that. And the reason I put it all on is because of the painkillers I was taking. There's steroid inside.
Oh,
but
shit.
anyway, it's all right now. Dropped a bit. Got to lose a bit more before I had the operation done on my knee. Fucking not looking forward to that.
Total transformation. Holy cow.
Well, that rehab will take care of some of that weight too once you start moving around after the knee replacement.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think I persuaded the wife to let my son come over and stay as well, because he can have like guests come and stay in this place. Like just rent the rooms for another couple of €100 or something at night.
Right.
Thought, oh, excellent. So my boy was like, oh, come on, Dad, I'll come and stay with you. I thought, oh, awesome. Got a little slave then for come help your poor old dad out.
There you go.
He want to kill me by then.
That's the whole point.
That's the point of having kids, right?
That's what I'm looking forward to with my kid when I get older and he's of my age. You're taking care of me. That's it. I'm
now
done.
you can wipe my butt. Yeah, go ahead, do that.
Yeah, you got to be kidding. My oldest one's 30 odd, and he still wants fucking money off of me.
Yeah, of course. That's never going to change.
Yeah, that one never gets old, mate. I tell you, oh god, blimey, the bank of dad. Yeah,
right.
Bank of dad.
But, no, you're a company director, son. You know, why do you still want fucking money off of me? What's that with you? You're not that successful, then, are you? Well, no, bless them. Well, you can't say no, can you? You never have enough money
Of
for your
course
kids.
not. No. And it's isn't it great too when you're home? You're not Paul Diano. You're dad.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, or sucker is the other word.
That's much easier to spend dad's money. So
exactly.
that's all there is to it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, suckers! Oh, Daddy's back! Yeah, they're all sitting there rubbing their hands together. What can we please the fucker for this time? Yeah, right. Nah, my youngest boy, he's great. He's really smart. Keeps saving money and that. But the rest of the kids, fuck, I don't know where it goes.
Oh man, so you know, with recording the new album, I'm always curious to see. Obviously, you recorded back in the 70s and seen the progression of the music industry. Now with digital recording and all that, how is that? How have you adapted that? And has that helped you or hurt you? Or, you know, some musicians say all this digital stuff hurts.
I treat every recording session the same. I don't really give a fuck about it. Because I see, the reason that I'm so long in making records is that I absolutely hate the studio. You know, I have a fantastic one myself, but I hate it.
Right.
We rent it out for kids to make little demos and that.
Yeah, right.
Free, so they can get a record deal. But for us, well, I'd like get him in the studio. My God, I'd rather have my eyes poked out.
Yeah,
to be honest with you. It's all about the live stuff for me. I like it live, you know. But it was actually this was the easiest recording I've ever done, because I have so much confidence and faith in my band, because we're all such great mates.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they was one of these cover. These was one of these cover bands I have, you know, from all over the world, and. You know, me and Dominic and in the band and Gonzo, they were also in a band called Revision, who toured with my band Killers and Battlezone quite a bit. So we've known each other over 15, 20 years. And the other two new members, one of them plays in a band called Personal War from Germany. They've actually been to America and toured as well. And then when we found Joey a couple of years back, oh my God, this guy's a fucking genius. He's amazing. I've never seen him eat anything. All I've seen is smoke cigarettes and drink coffee. And but the way he chucks that guitar around, man, you never he's fucking awesome. And I'm like, oh my God, because I'm sorry to say, I'm not going to slag off American musicians. I shouldn't do that. But you got some of these guitar players out there that are really fantastic and swinging the guitar around, but there's no songs.
Right.
There's no substance.
Right.
Yeah.
No. But we seem to have nailed it. Hopefully, at the moment, let's hope we're not just one album wonder.
How long till the album's finished, you think?
Sorry?
How long until the album will be released, do you think?
End of May.
End of May, okay. And it's called League of Shadows?
Yeah, Architects of Chaoz, League of Shadows.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
very cool.
It all sort of ties in with the AOC song itself, Architects. Anyway, so just fucking around a bit. We got like a brotherhood, because like me and Dom are in a sort of very notorious motorcycle club as well. So,
oh boy,
you know, begins with H and ends with A, and so we the brotherhood. We are more than friends. We are brothers. Us, like,
right.
We are all very, very close. You know, we do a lot together as well. You know what I mean? And we've all got one the one goal in mind, to make some really good quality music, slightly different from everyone else's, which we've tried to go for. And we've all got some good old school stuff in there as well, you know, some good old riffing.
Yeah.
And I've got the freedom to sort of change my voice around a little bit how I want to, because, you know, everyone seems to forget I was doing all that stuff in Maiden, but I came from hardcore punk before that.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You know, so I'm sort of getting the time to sort of mix the both, which is pretty awesome.
Right.
I'm just, the only thing I'm scared about with this album is the bonus track.
What? Why is that?
It's right out of the blue.
What is
and
it?
It's a cover. And I didn't know. I tried about 4 attempts at it, and I thought, oh, fuck, I don't really want to do it. But the song Soldier of Fortune by Deep Purple.
Oh, okay,
boy.
sure. Wow.
And I had a go at it, and funny enough, I sent it to my ex, or to my wife, and my ex-wife, who used to work for us. And, yeah, don't tell my wife now, she'd murder me.
All right, everybody,
Shh, don't say that.
You got to have a ballad. You got to have a ballad. And I thought, yeah. I said, well, there you go. Never mind the ballads. Have a go at this one. So she went, yeah, it's really good, and everyone loves it. But I'm still a bit, you know.
Right.
It could have been down, take about half a step more. I think I could have really got my David covered out together, you know. I'll never fuck all that. Anyway, everyone seems to like it, so I thought, fuck it, let's have a go. So we did.
Paul Di'Anno does a ballad.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, I mean, you know, songs like Remember Tomorrow and Prodigal Son, I mean, phenomenal songs.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
I do write a good ballad, believe it or not, which is a bit weird when you fucking see the state. I mean, you wouldn't think I'd be that such a sensitive soul, would you?
Well, I'll tell you, Prodigal Son is one of my favorite songs, and
that's one of our things. That's a lot of old bollocks. I don't care about that one.
Really, I love Prodigal Son. It's such a great song, and I don't remember.
Yeah,
did you guys ever do it live? I don't remember, like through the Killers tour.
Yeah, we used to in the old days. In the old days, we used to a couple of times up in Ruskin Arms and stuff like that. A couple of songs we dropped out the set. Those just either pissing us off or was too much of a too much of a pain in the arse, like wearing a uniform. My God, you're out of breath all the time, no matter how fit you are. Because there's a lot in there, and we tried it about 3 or 4 times. I think the first time we played it was at I think it was Bracknell, just outside of Reading somewhere, like at the Students' Hall or something like that. We tried it once there, and we thought, oh, fucking hell, don't like this. Tried it a couple of more times, and we dropped it.
Yeah.
And what was the scene like back then? You know, as obviously the new wave of British heavy metal wasn't even born yet. I mean, that was led by you guys and Judas Priest and so forth.
Yeah.
What was the scene like back then in England?
Listen, I've got to tell you, I'm gonna have to sort of put you straight on this one. Right, Def Leppard, Judas Priest, Saxon, Motorhead. All these people have been going for fucking years before Iron Maiden. Absolutely years before Iron Maiden. I mean, Maiden have been going in some form, but not as a recording artist or going anywhere. The new wave of British heavy metal is only Iron Maiden, nobody else.
Right,
because we were so different, they did not know how to label us.
Right.
So with like 4 long-haired geezers on, music, playing, and 1 short-haired singer. The new wave of British heavy metal. What a load of bollocks. But anyway, we had to live with that. But everyone else got roped into it then.
Right.
It's like, oh, Saxon. There was about 50 back then, or whatever the fucking age they are now. I don't know. They've been going for ages. That album's out, Motorhead. They've all done this. Even Def Leppard. I mean, we're all about the same age, us guys. But there's, they've been out to America. There's a couple of albums out. They've never done it.
Right.
So that's why. And I really got the arse with that, with people sort of, all lumped into the new wave of British heavy metal. No, there was only one, and it's Iron Maiden. It was no one else. But they was quite happy to jump on the bandwagon when they thought they helped their career.
Yeah,
but,
I guess.
None of them was wave of British anything. They were just great British rock bands. I'm not saying they was bad. They were just fantastic rock bands.
Right.
But they seemed to get a little bit of a boost jumping on the back of the Iron Maiden one, then, which sort of got my back up a little bit. But come on, the pedigree of music from England is second to none in the world. It's a shame it's crap over here nowadays, but going right back from the Beatles and that's man. Our little country is absolutely fucking awesome.
Yeah, I
for
really
music, right up, from the Stones, Beatles, and all that stuff. All right, yeah, Elvis and Chuck Berry and that in the 50s and that over there, but I think we are second to none. I really got to say that. And even the punk thing, I mean, Ramones are my favourite punk band in the whole world, but, you know, when you come to real sort of punk, you know, like the Pistols or like Were, kind of, you know, and the Clash and stuff like that, oh man, we were the best. You know, and like with Zeppelin, Queen, Floyd, it's go on forever and ever.
Yeah,
you make a good point. Yeah, definitely.
You definitely can't argue with
the
music throughout history that's come out of England. It's been the
I'm
forerunner.
proud to be British, mate. I'm very proud to be British.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, no matter where you end up going to live and all that, I'll always end up coming back here at the end. I know my journey, wherever it will be, whether it's back over in Greece and Brazil and that for a few more years yet.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'll be coming back to my green and pleasant land. This country is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's always hard, and it's always you always can associate great music with England. I'll tell you that.
And beer. And beer.
And beer.
And
that's right.
And rain.
Hey, come on. It rains twice as much in Ireland, mate.
Okay, I have a quick question. I heard there's a rumor going around that back in the 1980, you guys were touring with Kiss, and Gene Simmons had come into your dressing room and asked you for a shirt. Did that happen? Do you remember that happening?
Yes, he did. Yeah, that was pretty damn awesome.
Yeah.
We were very, very, very touched by that. And Gene also bought me a fantastic like pyramid bracelet. It's silver. He had a gold one, of course. It was my birthday, and he bought me a pyramid one, almost identical, and it was fantastic. And I've still got it, and I don't wear it. I'll keep it locked up. It's an awesome memory.
Yeah,
what a nice guy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Eric Carr, fucking amazing. All that band was great, except I've got nothing nice to say about the guitar player.
Oh well. Hey, you can't love them all.
So Ace will not be brought up at all.
Not when you get drunk and you start picking on a normal businessman who came into a bar to have a drink, and when the businessman was going to fight him back, he has to get his bodyguard to take care of it.
Oh really? Huh? Yeah, wow.
Ace Frehley, you're an arsehole, mate. I'm sorry. Sucking motherfucker I've ever met in my life. I wish you'd done that with me, mate. I would have wiped the floor with him.
That's okay.
Holy shit!
You heard it here first, folks.
I would have ripped his head off and shit down his neck, the fucker. Honestly, we was all shocked. Honestly, with this place, I'll tell you where it was. The News of the World in Stockholm, in Sweden, and we was all hanging out at these bar, and Ace was drunk as a fuck. And some business guy just came in to have a drink, and they was just playing up, and he fucking shoved this guy and trying to hit him over the head with a bottle of champagne. I was like, when the guy got pissed off and wanted to hit him, he pulls his fucking big monkey gorilla bodyguard in front of him and sort of run away like a scared little girl.
Oh,
that's no reason for that shit. But what's the point of doing things like that, idiot? If either put up or shut up.
Right, yeah, exactly.
I bet it's a guy whose sort of mum used to fight his battles for him.
Yeah.
and back at that point, they were supposed to be like the bad boys of rock and roll and the biggest rock band ever and all that stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, they met me.
So you had said that Prodigal Son was not necessarily your favorite song. What was your favorite Maiden song?
It's a great song. It's a fantastic song, but we just sort of got fed up with it in the end, because don't forget, we've been playing these songs forever.
Right.
Right. Heard them, all that, I know, but yeah, really, it's a great song, though. I must admit, it's a fantastic song. Ballad-wise, I don't know. I mean, I wrote Remember Tomorrow and that as well, and I think I'll peak there. You never know. No, we got one on this album called Switched Off Release. It's kind of in that Maiden sort of vein like that in a little bit,
Right.
But, it's quite good, actually. I quite like it. I was trying to make it a bit weird, and it sort of come out that way. But I don't know. Oh man, it's just still such a buzz going up there playing Killers and Phantom.
Yeah.
And Remember Tomorrow. It's pretty awesome. You get fed up of it. I play in indies, or not this year I haven't, but I've normally most times I've done about 200-something concerts every year.
Right.
Yeah, that's nice.
Wow. I'm absolutely fucking knackered. And you're like, oh God, I don't want to do this tonight. But as soon as you start this song,
yeah, right.
You get a burst of energy. And when you see the fans, it's amazing. this is the best drug in the world.
Right.
I should have stayed with this. It's the other crap I've ever done, but this is the best one ever. So singing songs is awesome.
I was going to
heritage.
I was going to say there has to be like you come into a night and be like, man, I don't want to play Killers tonight. I just don't want to play it, you know. Yeah. But you go on stage and you do because the crowd is awesome.
Yeah.
And they're all singing it.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
of
but
course.
when you hear AOC play it as well, it's a whole new different. It brings a whole new sensation as well because we're like 10 times heavier than what Maiden play it, and we've even hardcored a little bit of one of them.
Oh, that's funny.
Nice.
It's Killers actually. We've hardcore.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hardcore up Killers. Nice.
Well, I was watching a bunch of live clips from you that of recent years from YouTube, and it was just kick ass every single one, heavy and had great attitude.
A lot of energy.
Yeah.
Really, really good. That's where your anger kicks up. Nice.
As I said, we're a collective. It's weird. We're like the Borg. We are the Borg collective.
Just assimilate people.
Chaos
That's
is like
right.
Borg. We assimilate you into us, and then you become one of us.
How did it come about where to even first join Iron Maiden? Obviously, like you said, you came from a hardcore punk background, and Maiden was like just this metal band. How did it come about, and that you like felt comfortable with your vocal style and their music?
Oh, so I'll tell. God, fucking hell, man! I'll tell you what. I wish I'd have died for every time I told this one. I'd be a billionaire. Right.
You should just record it. You should just record it and play it back.
Just play it back.
Play it back.
Now, we had a mate who knew Steve, and he knew me at school. This guy called Trevor Searle. And I just joined Leighton County High School, and Steve was just leaving it. And, I know they had a band going like this guy, Denny Wilcox, singing for him. He used to use this sword and fake blood and all that old crap and whatever. And me and my mate Loopy, who used to be the drum tech for me, because me and Steve were at school together as well, so Loopy, Steve Newhouse. We went down to see Iron Maiden play in a local pub, the Carlton all season, and we fucking laughed our asses off. What a load of shit this is. And, no. Anyway, I got coaxed as well, sort of, everyone's cajoled to go on, have a go. And I pretty much went down to the studio with her when I was looking for a new singer, and I roughly had an idea of a Deep Purple song, but I didn't know the words of nothing, so I sort of just hummed it and went with it. Right. And I went home. I was really thinking of a toss, to be quite honest with you. I don't know, anyway, later on in the evening, Steve came round, so we said, we tried all the other people. You got the job if you want it. I thought, well, not really. Not that bothered, thanks, mate. Anyway, I see Steve again. Obviously, I'd see him at school, but I see him one Friday night somewhere, some club or something, and to go round his house and have a listen to this music. And I got round there and I listened to what was like to become the first Iron Maiden album, and it was like a bolt out of the blue. I thought, fucking hell, this is amazing. So that was it. Simple as that.
And I'll tell you, back in, I guess it was, 83, 84, something like that. I was 9 or 10 years old, and I had just started listening, probably 84, because I had just started listening to like Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
And my father was working with the police and was going through an abandoned car, and apparently was left behind was the first Iron Maiden tape.
Okay.
So he came home and he gave it to me. He goes, because I was listening to Twisted Sister at the time. He gives me, he goes, here, I think you might like this. And I just see Eddie on the cover. I was like, this is great. Just the cover alone.
The cover's awesome.
Holy shit, this is great. I pop it in the tape player and
this is fucking
awesome. It changed my world forever.
Yeah, well, proceeds of the crime, eh?
That's right.
Well, there you go.
That's how it goes. But yeah, that was just... That's just
what was that? NYPD, was it?
Yep. That's it. NYPD. He came home and I was playing with my toys or whatever.
Oh, that's fantastic, man. Oh, great.
Yeah, that was it. And just like I said, just the cover alone of Eddie just standing there was like, holy crap, this is great.
You're sitting there playing with Legos, listening to Iron Maiden. I mean,
right? Yeah, that's right.
See, it's so nice to hear that, because people say that. It's like, oh man, it was like a revelation. But it was to me too when Steve played with this new stuff, because all their other stuff I thought was a load of old shit.
Right.
And all of a sudden I thought, oh, God, this is fucking amazing. This is absolutely fantastic. And I listened to it, and so Steve had most of the words and that lyrics all written and all that stuff, and done this and done that, and it was, it was great. That was the sort of some of the bones of contention, though, with me and the band. I sort of didn't get to write as much as I wanted to, because I'm actually quite a prolific writer, but a lot of my songs not accepted you know, because it's Steve's band, obviously, you know. But
Right,
and I thought I had a lot of better ones, but never mind. But, yeah, it was that first album was a revelation, I've got to tell you. It was amazing. And the second album for me, not so much. That's when I started sort of losing interest a little bit.
Right.
But yeah, still great times though. Really great times. I mean, if I could have died 20 years ago and said I've had the greatest life ever.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, it's just getting better and better. And obviously now, you know, on the opposite side of music with kids and My Darling Maria and all that stuff is fantastic. Life's pretty good now, apart from my crappy knee. That's it. I could go carry on without this knee. Oh, I've got to get this replaced, the fucker. And apart from that, everything should be all right.
And I don't think even through all the bad experiences and the good, you wouldn't change anything.
No, I mean, like life, you're supposed to get memories, good and bad ones, which is what makes up your life. You know what I mean? It can't all be sort of milk and honey, can it? You know, I've had times in jail and, you know, been shot, stabbed, and fucking all this crap and motorcycle accidents and fights and whatever. This is what makes you grow up. This is what gives you the armor plating for older life when you get old and you know. They're like my son who went, "Oh, Daddy, don't worry, I'm going to come out. I'll take care of you." I said, "Yeah, like, when I'm sitting in the corner dribbling and shit myself, yeah, you can do that, but right now, I still want to take care of my kids." You know, and you know, I don't want them reading. We've been honest with them. We told them absolutely everything. You know, they know everything, right down to being in jail and, you know, fucking amount of drugs and shit I used to take and all the fighting and stuff. And we've been totally honest with all the kids. You know, I just want them to know. And hopefully it might be a thing that'll stop them in the future. Right. But it's the things, you know, I don't want them to read any of it now. Things like this, you know, going on now. You know what I mean? So I would have felt I've let them down terribly. But then again, I know me. There's some dickheads in my face one night who expect to get a punch in the mouth. You know, I don't suffer fools easy. Even with my gimpy leg, mate, I'll still get up somehow. Not the crap of them. But you know, that's just my nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
My wife with me because she's just a feisty.
That's the English mentality. You got great music, and you got people that'll fight at the drop of a dime.
Yeah, really.
You get in somebody's face, you're going to get into a fight.
Hey, listen. Before you American Glory boys came in the fucking war, mate, we fought off the Germans for about 3 or 4 years on our own. We take on anyone. We're a little island, mate, but we are ferocious over here.
That's certainly true.
Because I've had a few pints of the curry.
And forget it. If your soccer team loses, forget it.
It's over. It's over. Oh, the bar's gone.
You just said the worst words you could ever say to an Englishman. Soccer.
Oh, sorry, football.
God, that's so gay.
I'm sorry, football.
You know, you should wash your mouth out with soap and water. It's fucking football, mate. It's football. That Nancy game you got over there, what is it, the women's padded up rugby? Fucking hell, our rugby boys over here, we don't have to wear pads and that, so we're all tough. American football. American women's rugby.
Are you saying you don't watch when the NFL goes and plays in London a couple of times during the year?
No, I'm blind. Trying to get a ticket from West Ham is fucking ridiculous. You got more time. You got more chance of getting shit out of a rocking horse. It's unbelievable. When I go back to Brazil, I'm a big Corinthian fan. I'll go and see Corinthians play as much as I can because I spend more time over there, like when the football season's going on. I will be going to the new West Ham ground at the old our new Olympic Stadium. We've just got that. We're moving into 2016. I'll definitely try and get over there for that one. But as I said, normally when the football season's on, which is easy over here today, but it's all FA Cup of them, and then West Ham got knocked out of that wankers. So what we'll do is, you know, I'll go and watch as many. I'll go and watch Corinthians play as much as I can with my best mate Alex. And my brother works at West Ham over here, and he still can't get me a fucking ticket half the time. You know, but I've got to be careful where I sit as well because of my leg and all that stuff. So at the minute, No, I will be taking my son over there with me. As I said, he's 14. He's never been to England before, and he can't wait. It's totally British in this room. I don't know why. Jacket. See, there's a little part of Salem, Massachusetts, which is actually English, and it's my son's bedroom. Everything's English. So I'm like, fucking hell, what's the matter with you, mate? You know, hey, right down there. I took a picture of him with an Architects of Chaoz shirt on. Like,
nice.
Behind
that's cool.
these, like, Union Jack cushions and all that stuff. I was going to put him in the catalogue, and I'm like, fucking hell, everything's English in there, and everything I give him, I want everything British. He's insane. Takes after his dad.
There you go.
Exactly.
Be proud.
Yeah, really.
Well,
he's half British, isn't he?
Well, that's
exactly.
true, of course.
So,
Just be proud.
Yeah.
Take the British half and just be proud of it.
Right, exactly. Pride.
Yeah, he must be really confused. Really confused. British dad and Venezuelan mum.
That's
got
all right.
two things to be proud of.
He's the only one in the family who's actually American. Miami.
Well, that's all right. My son has a friend who goes to school with the girl has a Polish father, a Brazilian mother, and she's American too.
Yeah, so there you
There
go.
you go.
Yeah, this is it, mate. This is really weird. Yeah, fucking Brazilians, they get everywhere, they do, fuckers. God, everywhere you go. See, I've got a house over in Sydney, and every time I go back to the Sox, I grew up in Australia as a little kid, me, and I bought a place I wanted to buy years and years ago, and I finally got the other year, and I went down the beach.
Yeah.
In Bondi Beach, and so it's like being in fucking Copacabana. It's all fucking Brazilians live there now. Oh God, it's unbelievable. I might as well stayed in Brazil.
Yeah, right.
Holy shit. Well, the
That's
album.
a waste of $500,000 quid.
Wow. The album comes out.
What was it called?
League of Shadows.
League of Shadows by Architects of Chaoz, coming out in May.
May. Yep.
Where's the best place to find information about the album? Facebook and websites and so forth.
Yeah, give you.
Yeah, we got our www./architectsofchaoz.com. I can't even fucking speak now. Chaoz.com. It'll be up on my website as well, the Pauliano one. And we're actually playing. I'm really pleased because we're actually playing on the 26th of September. This came out in the blue yesterday. The guys booked it without telling me, and it's just see when I live over here. I'm in the county of Wiltshire.
Right.
I just live just down the road from Stonehenge. Yeah, Stonehenge is about 5 miles away from here. It's in the city of Salisbury, and the sort of county capital, Trowbridge. we're actually playing the Architects' first time outside of Germany.
Nice.
We're playing there on the 26th of September. The band booked it yesterday and just told me, and it's for a diabetes charity. It's the
Very nice.
Fire and Forge Festival. Diamond Head played it last year, so we're going to do it this year and headline it. It's going to be awesome.
Very nice.
Which
That's
is great.
awesome.
I've got to go 30 miles for a concert.
You can't get better than that.
Yeah, really.
My leg will be fixed up on it, so I'll take the Harley up there.
Nice.
That'd be really a nice drive. Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, we definitely look forward to Architects of Chaoz coming out at the end of May. This has been phenomenal.
This is great.
I must say, as growing up as an Iron Maiden fan and seeing your career throughout the years, it's been an honor to speak to you. I must say,
absolutely,
you are a true legend. Huh?
No, it's funny because Brian, he texted me one day and he's like, yeah, we're gonna interview Paul Diano. I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, how did you do that? Who wants to talk to you, Brian? I don't know. Nobody wants to talk to Brian anyway, but I stopped.
Paul Diano does.
Apparently,
Hey,
Paul
right.
Diano wants to talk to you.
We email each other every now and again and that, yeah. Well, I'll try and sort of keep in contact with everyone as much as I can. I talk to Mitch a lot at the moment. It's just I'm leaving him alone at the moment, Mitch LaFon, because he's had surgery done himself.
Oh.
I'm hoping if he needs anything, give us a holler, and I'll sort out what I have to can for him. But, at the minute, I'm just trying to get on with this fucking mixing. It's doing my head. I'm actually in England at the moment, at home, because I'm mixing all my vocals separately, and then I'm sending them back over to our producer over there, and see if we come up with the same sort of ideas.
Yeah, right.
So I'm just going through. It's weird because I'm going through the vocal without the music at the moment, which is really confusing.
That's got to be a bit difficult.
The right delays,
Yeah.
and crap like that. But I'm trying to get it together anyway.
Right.
Anyway, we'll sort it out.
Yeah.
It'll all come together,
It all
and
comes
I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's going to be a phenomenal album.
And we'd
well, we're happy with it. I sent a track to Brian, I think, in the end.
No,
he's got
actually,
one of them. I sent you. It's a rough mix. You can use it if you want to.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
if you could resend it, because I didn't get it.
Yeah. If you could
I
resend
did send it.
Yeah, send it
I sent
through.
it over by email, MP3. I think it was either Apache Falls or something like that. I sent over, or Architects itself. I'm not sure. But I've been told not to do anymore.
No, we'll definitely, because like I said, obviously we're recording this interview for our live show on Mondays, and I'll let you know when it's going to air.
Yeah.
So then once you send over the song, I could put it at the end of the interview and say, here's a brand new Architects of Chaos song.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, well, as I said, I sent him Architects of Chaos track itself.
Okay.
Okay, great.
The theme song, or it was Apache Falls, we just done as well. Because I watch lots of cowboy movies.
Gotcha.
With my bad leg, I'm just waiting for one to start in a minute. We'll have a break in a moment after 20 minutes and make a cup of tea, watch a cowboy movie, and then get back on with
nice.
making myself go down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nothing like a little John Wayne before everything.
The kids will be calling around about 6 o'clock.
We have one favor we could ask from you, please. If you could do a radio ID for us, just I'm Paul Diano, and you're listening to Metal Thunder Radio, something like that.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. This is Paul Diano of the Architects of Chaos. You are listening to the Metal Thunder Radio Show, motherfuckers.
That was awesome.
That was
Thank you.
fantastic.
Perfect.
Thank you.
That was fucking great. Oh man. And yeah,
that was great.
This has been incredible.
It really has.
This has really been incredible. We'd love to have you back on after the album comes out, and if you're doing any tours in the States,
anytime, give us a shout, man. Yeah, anytime. Don't worry about it. I'll be on the road a lot of the time, but just email me and that, and we can sort things out. Even if I do it from a hotel room and all that stuff. As I said, I've got India next. And then come back, got a week off, and I'm back in Brazil. Hey,
wow,
can't wait.
Nice.
For a year.
Nice.
Then come back for another week off, and then I'll meet up with the All-Stars in Berlin. Prague
nice.
First.
Great.
I don't even know who's fucking playing with me. I haven't got a clue. I haven't spoken to a manager or nothing. It's a fucking nightmare.
Just show up.
Just go there and show up.
4 songs a night. I don't know whether we got George Lynch in or not. I don't know whether we got Sebastian back in. Yeah.
Really?
As far as I know, it's just me, Dave Ellison, and the Apogee Brothers,
Wow.
Cope Page. Dave Ellison, a few other people, Max Cavalera.
Nice.
But I know he's only playing the Maiden stuff with me. I don't have a clue.
That's
holy
a phenomenal.
Shit. That's a fucking
lineup.
lineup is ridiculous.
Holy
Holy crap. Oh man.
Yeah. Well, normally, this is my first one, and it's my manager Gabe Reeves from Dallas anyway, who puts the All Stars together. And and I thought Anselmo was going to do it once, and he dropped out. And they have Chuck Billy comes in there,
Nice.
Joey Belladonna, and a few other people.
Holy crap.
Sort of alternate, but this is my first time ever.
Right.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be fun. So I know I've got a report. They've got sort of flights out and all that shit, and then I'll fly out to Prague. But we must get a rehearsal in or something. Fucking surely. I'm only doing 4 songs a night. Well, I am anyway, but,
Right.
take it on from there. I think as we do 4 songs, and when Zach's playing, Zach Wild, all he does is just do Aussie songs.
Right.
Right.
Well, it's kind of cool, but unfortunately Zach's not on here this year, which is a shame.
Mm.
I was looking forward to that.
It would have been nice to see you on stage with Zach.
Yeah,
I
that
was
would
trying
be
to
great.
see if I could get hold of him and do a guitar track with the Architects on the album, but he's out with Black Label Society at the moment, so I can't really do that. But maybe in the future, I might get him to come and play a track if he wants to do it.
That'd be great.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
It'd be brilliant. All right then, guys. All right, have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's still morning.
I'm going to watch a cowboy movie and have a cup of tea.
I'm going to go have a cup of tea.
All the brats to call me.
Get your wallet ready.
My children are the architects.
That's
the
right.
architects
Yes.
of chaos.
That's right. Well,
Thank you again.
again.
This was incredible.
This
Thank
was
you
great.
so much. Have a
You're
great day.
welcome. Have a great day.
You
You
too.
too.
My pleasure. Bye, boys. Cheers.